Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to cover a coding question called multiply strings, and at the same time I'm going to briefly go over the steps we should follow in a real coding interview. So let's get started. So in a real coding interview, the first step is always try to understand the question, and if there's anything unclear, please bring up the question to the interviewer, and also at the same time think about some edge cases. So let's read through this problem. So multiply strings. So given two non-negative integers num1 and num2 represented as string, so return the product of num1 and num2 also represented as a string. So you must not use any built-in big integer library or convert input to integer directly. So let's say we have example 1, num1 is 2, num2 is 3, so we are just going to return 6 as a string. So let's see the constraints. It says that both lengths is between 1 to 200, and num1 and num2 consists of digits only. So both num1 and num2 do not contain any leading zero except the number 0 itself. Okay. So I think it looks good. The only edge case I can think about is what if there are two 0 multiply 0, then I think we just return 0. Otherwise, I think we should be good to go. So the next part is about finding a solution, and then you will need to find the solution, discuss the idea with your interviewer, do some runtime space analysis, and then go to the coding part. So for coding, take care about the correctness, the speed, and also the readability of the code. So let's go through this piece of code together. So really, there isn't too much room to find this in the finding a solution part. So it's mostly about coding. So essentially, the solution is to mimic what we have learned in elementary school about multiply the two numbers together. So we see, so I reversed the string just for easier computation purpose. It's more for me to it's a more straightforward way to understand it, I would say, but you don't need to reverse it actually. So I first define a helper function called reverse string to reverse the string, and then I define a list of the integer, which is the result of the multiply. So each of the integer represent the corresponding number on that bit. So we go through every character from num1 and every character from num2. It's like a for loop within another for loop, two rounds of the for loop. So for each bit, we multiply the corresponding. So we multiply all the bits within num2. So first of all, we record the current bit at num1 and current bit at num2 together. What is the result? And we tried. So because we have the bit for num1 as I1, bit for num2 as I2, so we are essentially trying to set the number for the bit in the multiply result for I1 plus I2 and I1 plus I2 plus 1 because of the carry bit. So currently we will need to have this current bit to be set as something like this, as this divided modular 10. So it's something like we may have the current bit already contain some numbers, so we will need to do the multiplication. We need to have the multiplication result modular by 10 plus the current result on this bit, and then finally when we set it, we need to do the modular 10 as well. And for the next bit, it's mostly about computing the carry. So for the carry, it is about the current number on the bit and the multiply result divided by 10. Like let's say it is 8 times 8, so the mul result is 64, and then this one is going to be 6. And then we also need to care about if for the current bit there is also some additional carry we need to think about. So we set the current bit and the next bit into the corresponding place in the multiply result of the list. And that finishes the part about mostly the part about the computation of the multiplication. And the next part is mostly about trying to turn the result into the string. So we define a string builder here. We need to make sure that we exclude the leading zeros here. And when it is not 0, we are going to append all the characters into the final result. So if the length is 0, which means all of everything within this list is 0, then we would just need to return 0 instead of returning empty string. So that's pretty much it about this question. So the runtime, suppose length of num1 is n and length of num2 is m, then the runtime is going to be nm, and space-wise it is going to be n plus m. So that's it for this question. If you have any question about the solution or about the coding, feel free to leave some comments below. If you like this video, please help subscribe this channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.